Hi, everybody, and you're very welcome along to our episode 10, series 5 of our Keep It Simple series, all about property. Now, I just want to briefly go through this is a checklist that we now draw up for, we have it in place for all our properties when they come on the market for sale, so that we're armed with all the information when the buyers come in to our viewings and they ask all these specific questions. We have them in place, so we have all the answers there. So basically, if it's an apartment sale, we usually have the following questions answered in our checklist. Who is the management company? What are the service charges? And if the service charges are very high, then we know that there's a levy, either a levy that is in place or, just being paid off, if you like, or current or for a future levy. And that could be related to fire safety issues. It could be related to water ingress, structural issues, damp, anything associated with the property. And we actually ask the owner, as soon as we take on a sale, to go back and ask the management company for a copy of the fire safety cert and an email from the management company to say that, look, there are no structural issues or no issues associated with the property. And then we have that information when we go to our viewings. And then we can also ask, obviously, if, with an apartment sale, if it's a designated car space, is it underground or overground? And then for any property, we will always ask about the LPT, what's the local property tax? Thankfully, we don't have to worry about the old NPP or the non-principal private residence tax that was abolished in April 2025. We note any current offers, if any, on the property. What was the previous rent? This is very important from an investor coming in to purchase a property. Has the owner, the title deeds are in place, clean title deeds? Are there any issues associated with the title deeds? And also, it might sound trivial, but we ask about the contents. At the very beginning of the sale, we ask the owner, look, please let us know so we can let our incoming buyers know, is everything staying? What are you taking out? And can you think about the price? Come up with a price, because it's usually an informal arrangement between the buyer and the seller. So come up with the price of the contents. So then when it goes sale agreed, the buyer may want all the contents taken out, but at least we have a price in place and we know exactly what's staying and what's going. And obviously that can be added then to the solicitor's contracts. It might sound like a small issue, but it can really, really hold up so much. So having this checklist in place it cuts back on so much time. And actually, there's one point I forgot under the apartment sales, and that's the service charges. We actually get asked, what are the service charges? What do they relate to? So basically, they relate to the sinking fund. They cover the cleaning, repairs, the maintenance, the communal bins, the lifts, and the block insurance. It's just one question we always get asked. So having this checklist in place, you're armed with all the information that a buyer is looking for when they come to come to the viewings. And it actually cuts back on weeks. You can waste so much time in trying to go back and forward getting the answers to these questions. When you have them in place, then the buyer knows exactly what they're dealing with. The mortgage lender knows if there are any issues and if there aren't any issues. And as I say, it just saves so much time on really bringing the sale to conclusion. So thanks for listening.